Hello, lovelies. Welcome to Lanmou Tarot. This is a general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the last 2 weeks of May 2019. As usual, these cards are pre-shuffled, and I've meditated on your energy, Taurus, just doing a little bit more shuffling on camera. And this is the Akashic Tarot, and we'll use the vice versa tarot this time for clarification, okay? Spirit, what message guidance do you have for our Taurus friend? What message guidance do you have for our Taurus friends? What message guidance do you have for our Taurus friends? Here we go, Taurus. Okay. I'm feeling giddy. I don't know why. Oh! Okay, this is the vice versa. I keep saying after tarot. This is a vice versa deck, and it's sitting right there. And the Ace of Cups just decided to flip up to show off for you, Taurus. So love really wants to come to you, okay? But here we go. We have here diversity, 5 of Squirrels, 1 of Forces, the Akashic Field, and the King of Forces. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Keys, the Master Artisan. So you are working on something here, okay? The squirrels deals with like learning. They're like the swords. There's the sense of like, you know, the intellect. They deal with the intellect, okay? And she's here. She has like all the squirrels on the table. She's holding one. This beautiful scenery here. It's almost she's taking a break from reading, but there's a sense of like diversity. So it seems like, Taurus, whatever it is that you've been trying to educate yourself in, like you want to start something new, okay? Whether it's a new business, a new career, it's you are in college right now, you're about to graduate, whatever it is, it seems as if that you have a lot of interest, okay? You kind of like learning about as many different subject as you can, or different aspect of that subject or that industry that as you can, to really inform yourself, okay? Because you feel like that's what's going to give you the competitive edge here. With that 1 of Forces, that's the Akashic Field. This is where everything happened, right? This is like the open field where you have that universal life force that we can tap into. That's not the knowledge aspect. This is the actual field where it all happens. Like this is the forces are deals with nature, right? This is a natural state of affair, and this is the one that's a new beginning being offered to you here. It's as if to say the world is your oyster. Where do you want to lay your legs, Taurus? Okay, like you have been learning, you have been doing all the learning, different aspect of the situation, different aspect of this you have been doing your study, right? Whatever it is that's your interest, and here this is you now about to take action in this world, in the 3D world, in like, you know, in the reality. It's time to take action, okay, to bring it forth, to bring it to fruition. And it's like the Akashic Field. It's like to say like the earth is primed for you, whatever it is that you wish to make of it, whichever way you want to implement that, those ideas, all these great things that you've been learning on. It's like that's it, like it's open field for you, okay? And here the King of Forces, I want to pull that card closer so you can see. He is in, this is the master, okay, of the natural realm. He is in his element, okay? He can manipulate the natural forces to his will, to do whatever it is that he wants to do, to really accomplish his goals. Look at this. He has this, I believe that's an elk, like right there next to him, or a deer, I'm not sure what it is. He has the fox at his feet, and like you can see the Akashic Field like right behind him, and he's just standing there, almost kind of like, I wouldn't even say contemplating, but just looking at the situation, because he is in his element. He is the king of earth. Remember, the king of earth is also very abundant, right? This is the abundant king. He has everything that he could wish for. And I want to look at something very quickly here for you guys in the book about the Akashic Field. I feel the need to do so. I don't always do, but I feel like there's something else that I'm not touching on that needs to be touched on with this. Let's see here. Okay, it says receiving this card upright tells you that amazing opportunities abound at this time. We can see that. You can increase or accelerate the experience by opening doors to the Akashic field. The universe is ready and willing to align with your heartfelt desires, and now is the time to make them happen. Well, yes, we know that. So the one thing here that just ring in my ear that I didn't touch on for you is aspect of time. Now is the time, right? I said earlier that it's prime, right? The earth is prime for you to make to implement whatever it is that you've been working on. But the thing that I needed to touch on, and I think that's why spirit led me to go in the book here, is the aspect of time. Now is the time to take action. Okay, you've been doing the learning, very good. You've covered every aspect, okay, of this new beginning, of this new adventure that you'd like to get started here. Now it's time to start taking action. Time. That's what they wanted me to touch on, okay, for you, Taurus. So I want to do some clarification on diversity, and we have justice that just came out. So for some of you, it's a matter of like fairness. For some of you, this new beginning deals may have to do with the law, okay? May have to do with the law. Or for some of you, it's karmic justice. It's something that you feel like you need to right a wrong, okay, from the past, okay? You've been learning different aspects of this situation so you can make something right. So you can bring a new product into the market, a new way of doing things that will correct past mistakes, that will correct past injustice. That's the message that's coming for some of you here. I would like to get one more clarification card on the Five of Skulls, Spirit. One more clarification card on the Five of Skulls for Taurus. One more clarification card on the Five of Skulls for Taurus. One more clarification card on the Five of Skulls for Taurus. One more. Oh, okay. Let's do this. One more clarification card on the... There we go. All right. Here we have the Seven of Swords. Yes. So Seven of Swords can be a card of deception, a card of lies, of betrayal. There was some wrong here. That is the case. That's basically what the message that was channeled through. Like there was a wrong here that you're trying to right. That's why you're really doing your due diligence and learning every aspect, okay, of that situation. With this card here, you're really digging deep to really understand what has happened in the past. How can you correct it? Because this path you're taking on is really to correct the past wrong. Some kind of a deception. The Akashic field. Some clarification on the Akashic field on the One of Forces, Spirit, for Taurus. Clarification on the One of Forces for Taurus. Clarification on the One of Forces for Taurus. Clarification on the One of Forces. Clarification on the One of Forces for Taurus. Okay, we'll do one more. Okay, she really wants to come out. Here we have the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is the card of... there's a sense of innocence with the Six of Cups. There's a sense of reminiscing about the past, a past situation, your childhood, past loved ones. And there's also the Six of Cups of reconciliation. And here we see there's a surprise reconciliation, okay? So for some of you, especially if this is a romantic situation, that someone is taking their time to really draft a letter to bring to you. It's really going back in time to understand how things become the way they are, to understand their part in the situation, especially if it went bad and you've been separated, and to understand your part and to find a way to make it better. If I am to come back to Taurus's life, how am I gonna present myself in a better way? And Taurus, if it is you, it may be you too that's doing that. Really studying every aspect of the situation, improving yourself in ways that you feel like you were lacking in the past, or that that you are not your best self, okay? So you can bring justice to a situation, so you can correct a past betrayal, a past deception, lies in the past. So when you come back, you can, because you want to meet again in that Kashyyyk field. It's time for that reconnection to happen. So when you come back, you meet again, so you can be the best you, okay? So you can present yourself in a way that is fair, okay, in a way that's going to bring fairness and justice and love to that situation. That is what I'm getting here for some of you, if it is not just like a work thing that you're trying to work out. And I will take one more clarification on the King of Forces. The King of Forces is like the King of Earth, so that's like pretty much your energy, okay, Taurus? Clarification on the King of Forces for Taurus spirit. And we didn't talk about the bottom party. It had the bottom of the deck. This is the Master Artisan. You are really mastering yourself here. It's not so much the situation. If this is like a romantic situation, you are learning to master yourself. If you're a man, you are becoming the best man that you can be. You are learning how to be a loving partner, how to be a committed partner, a doting, father. You are teaching yourself how to better yourself, how to present yourself better, okay? You really want to make the best impression. And if you're a woman, same goes. And if this is a love situation, if it's not a love situation, then this is that work thing. You really want to be the master of your field. You really want to be the master of what you're doing. Whatever it is that you're trying to create here, you're trying to bring that new product, that new idea, that new concept, you're trying to bring to the market, to the world. You really want to be the best of it. And that's why you're studying every aspect of it. One more, please, for Taurus. Whichever way, Taurus, just know it's gonna bring you a lot of abundance. It's gonna bring you a lot of abundance in love and also in wealth once you correct that course here. Okay, here we go. And we have a card that flipped, and that is the Knight of Cups, okay? So for most of you, this is a love situation, okay? Bringing fairness, and look what we have here. The moon card, and there's a full moon coming. So, and I told you there's an aspect of time. This is the Six of Cups, deals a bit with time, reconciliation about a past love, okay? Reconciliation is happening here. And we have the moon here. We have a full moon coming towards the end of the month. So during this full moon time, a lot of you really may be feeling the heat to present, to reconnect, to present that new improved self. Or somebody is feeling the urge, the pressure, the calling to present their new self to you, to reconnect with you, Taurus, okay? There's a cup here that to be offered, to be extended, and there's a past betrayal and deception that's here that someone is trying to correct, has been trying to correct. Oh, here we go. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle deck for your love message. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Heart of the Matter. There is more going on than meets the eyes. Yes, we know that. We know there's more going on, because that person, you may be still thinking of them when you think of them, Taurus. If it's not you, you may still think of them as this person would lie to me, would betrayed me, and that's that. Like that's all you can see. That's the last time you encountered them, and that's where it stays. But that person have been working hard on themselves, okay? This is what you don't know. That person have been feeling a lot of guilt about what has occurred between the two of you, and they're really committed. They're determined to fix that situation and to come back and reconcile with you and to extend that cup of love, because now they are like they can either they've become the King of Force, or they can see you or the King of Force, and this can go vice versa. Of course, this is a general reading. It may be you who's trying to correct that course. It may be you who's going to offer that cup, because you have now mastered yourself, master your energy, you become that man, okay? And this is number 40. Oh, by the way, the Heart of the Matter is number 22. 2-2, right? Duality, the partnership. And here we have be in the present and dream of the future. When you dream, everything is possible. So Okay, Taurus, I'm really getting now. This is not you. This is something that has happened to you in the past, and someone is trying to correct that cause for you. And your message, your woman's message here from spirit is to know there is more than meets the eye here. That person is not just that lying, cheating, whatever what they did to you person, okay? There's more to them. There's more to the story. Perhaps you don't understand. Perhaps it was their upbringing. But what's important to know is that they have been working on it. They understand that they hurt you and they've been working on it, okay? And now spirit is telling you not only there's more than meets the eye, but to be in the present as you're continuing and living your life, your day-to-day life, right? You just being you, your wonderful self, creating your own abundance. Just dream of the future. Don't give up hope. Don't become cynical. Okay, when we dream, everything is possible. Don't think it's impossible for that person to ever correct their course. You know how we like to say, once a cheater, always a cheater. All those things. These are like negative saying, negative energy. We're repeating. It's like calling it back to the universe. Pray for them. Okay, especially if there's still deep feeling there that God, the divine, that they're protectors, that they see the light, that they you know they see they at least can do some kind of self-evaluation and understand their part of this and how much they've hurt you, and they have. Okay, so keep dream, even if it's not just with that person. Wish well on them, wish for them, even if it's not with you, even if you're not to accept that cup of love they want to extend you, but the next person that they encounter, that they are better person to them, a better man or a better woman to that person, that whoever next they're with. Okay, but don't add any negativity to the situation. Okay, be in the present but dream of the future. Don't get cynical about what has happened in the past. There is justice coming about the situation, and just know that everything is possible when you dream. At the bottom of the deck here, this is the Work Your Light Oracle deck. We have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Okay, so in this relationship here, you may have to use your feminine energy. That is this is my crystal stick that just fell, and I don't even see it. I don't know where it fell to. It's not to the floor. I'll look for it afterwards. Okay, yeah, the spirit is asking you to, the priestess delve into their intuition, and we have the moon here, to really not just think with your mind, to really go deep, to really think about that person not just as this flawed human, but as this, you know, divine light person, made of light, made of the at the image of the creator that they are. Okay, and that even if you don't feel the same for them, but once there was love, so there must have been something in them that attracted you. So you are being called to step up and lead. So you are the leader in this situation, because you are the more awakening one. Okay, Taurus. And here with the card that actually came out for you is Lanmou, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. So my message to you, Taurus, keep dreaming. It is possible. Keep dreaming. When you dream, everything is possible. Okay, you can create your heaven on earth. Okay, that was your woman's message here. Keep dreaming. Everything is possible when you dream, and you can create your heaven on earth with that special someone, because there's the feelings here and someone is trying very hard to correct the course. And I hope this message resonates with you and you find something useful in it. Please come back at the beginning of June for our next set of reading, and I will resume the dailies. It will be in June. I don't know exactly yet when. I'm formulating a schedule. And thank you so much for your support, Taurus. I truly do appreciate it. And remember, love is the only answer. Why did that sound weird when I just said it just now? Love is the only answer. I said it after every reading. I say it all the time, and I just ordered it, and it sounded like it rang in my head. Like when I said answer, it was like, wait, is that answer I'm supposed to say? So whatever it is, remember, love is the only answer. Is the only answer. Love is the only answer. Okay, Taurus? So focus on the love. For if you have been asking questions, why would I go back there? Love. Think about the love. Bring love forth. Okay? This is a message for you. Thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love. Bye.